Hello guys, welcome back to the CTXCLOUD. This is the video number 4 in our hyperv training series. So in our last video we have seen that how to create a shared folder inside hyperv and how to put ISO images on the shared folder. So in this video we are going to create a virtual machine from using that ISOs. So first of all you guys need to click on new and click on virtual machines. Click on next. Here you need to give the name of your virtual machine. So I'm going to give the name PC1. So I'm going to use this PC as a client. Click on next. Here you guys need to select how much RAM you want to give this virtual machine. So I'm going with the 4 gigs of RAM, but as in dynamic virtual expanding. So what this option help us whenever like you have the 16 gigs of RAM on your laptop. So this will utilize like this virtual machine at that time don't need 4 gigs of RAM, so it will release that RAM like it has the 4 gigs of RAM. So at that time it will whenever he needs he will use the 4 gigs of RAM, but whenever this machine is ideal, so this will use only like 1 gig or 2 gigs of RAM and rest of it will release among other virtual machines. So that's why I'm going with the 4 gigs of RAM. Click on next. Here you guys need to select your virtual adapter. So virtual adapter is that where you guys need to connect like it's like a physical LAN you are putting on inside this virtual machine. So if you have a AD infrastructure, obviously you need to select your LAN network. So I'm going to this external LAN network. Click on next. So here it is asking that what is the name you want to give this virtual machine. So I'm going with PC1. This is the default location where the virtual hard disk is going to store, and what is the exact hard disk size you want to give this PC. So I'm going with 60 gigs of hard disk I want to use in this virtual machine. So click on next. Here you guys need to select the ISO. So which ISO you want to mount in this virtual machine. So click on browse, and here you need to select the ISO folder which we have created in our previous video. So just select here Windows 10. So I'm creating a Windows 10 virtual machine here. Click on open, click on next, and click on finish. So this will start creating your first virtual machines on the hyperv. So here you guys need to click on start, and then this virtual machine will start from the hyperv core. So just double click that, and it will take like few seconds to connect on the console. So now you guys can see that my console has been connected with this virtual machine. Click on next. Here you guys need to select all the options. So I'm going to use like language to install English United Kingdom. Later on I will change, and I am going to with the default settings. So keyboard, I'm going to with the English USA, but as of now I can go, let me select this English India. So I'm going with English India. Click on next, click on install. So again it will right now it is checking what is the hard disk available on this virtual machine. So here you guys need to select what is the Windows OS you want to use here. So it is I'm going to use Windows 10 Pro. Click on next, and here you guys need to accept all the terms and conditions with the Microsoft. So click on accept and click on next. Here you guys need to select the hard disk. So you guys have seen that I have assigned the 16 gigs of hard disk to this virtual machine. So I'm selecting this 60 gigs of hard disk. Click on next, and you guys can see that my operating system start installing. So it will take like 4 or 5 minutes to install because I'm using SSD in the background. So that's this is the end of this video, because it's a like general process where we install operating system on our PCs, laptops. So it's like a same process, and we will get back after installation. So guys, you can see that after installation the system is booting now. So this is the initial setup which we need to configure on this virtual machine. So select India, click on yes. This is my region I am going to select. Now you need to select your language for this the keyboard. So click on English India, click on yes, click on skip, select I don't have internet, continue with limited setup, and here you guys need to give the name of this PC. I am going to give the name PC1, click on next. Here you guys need to give the password, so I am going this without password, so I am not going to set the password on this PC because I'm going to use this for external interface. So click on accept, click on accept, and here you guys can see that it start creating my profile on this Windows 10. So guys, this is the end of this video. I just want to show that how you guys can create a virtual machine inside Hyper-V core. So in our next video we will see that how to create a external DNS server on a Hyper-V, and later on we will install a firewall on the Hyper-V. So just stay connected with the CTX Cloud. If you think that videos are informative, just subscribe my channel and like the video and share with your friends. Thank you guys.